If you guys didn't get the chance to watch the Kino Casino and DSP live stream on the DSP Reacts channel, you missed out this amazing monologue by Darkside Phil where he just obliterated, like literally destroyed ReviewTechUSA at the end of it. This was like his final thoughts, right? I've never seen Darkside Phil get such a big W in his life, but just listen.
This is the true finale. Okay,
Well
now,
said.
because what we have here is the final stack of chips for Rich, and what we have to do is we have to.
So the whole night he had this case full of poker chips, and anytime he got felted in the documentary, they took chips out. This is the final stack, and DSP is going to do his final fatality. This is like the ultimate smash move right here.
Break it down, and we have to say, for every time that Rich sucked a cucumber for money, for every time that Rich kissed a cock for money, for every time that Rich took his shirt off like a lol cow, but then made fun of other people for being lol cows. There you go.
Dude, he's on fire.
We're going to take a ginormous amount of chips away from him.
Whoa.
For you guys, exposing him for what he really was and finally allowing the internet to see who he was all along.
Dude, yeah, if you've been watching Kino Casino's content, they've been near daily, just felting ReviewTechUSA, watching old content of his, calling him out on things and his behavior. It's been absolutely cinema, right? And Darkside Phil took it upon himself to join the casino because the house always wins. But also on top of that, Kino Casino has been getting a lot of flack for doing this actual collaboration with DSP Gaming, and I had some quick thoughts. The reason why Darkside Phil did it is because these two aren't acting like cringe, autistic, Discordian people. They actually wanted to go on here, get a conversation, and have fun with the internet. That's what it's all about. And besides, ReviewTechUSA has been a million sub channel coasting, not even being paid attention to by people calling him out on his bullshit. So this is 10 years of pent-up rage by DSP.
He was a million subs insulated from the ire of the internet, and you guys single-handedly, with your exposing all his controversies, turned that around and let the internet see who he really is for who he is. So that's your stack right there, and that's actually the biggest chunk I've taken out of any stack tonight because you deserve it, guys.
Huge support.
Thank you.
By the way, this is from Duty Stream, so there's gonna be a lot of cut-ins and stuff.
We have this left.
Yes.
We have this left. The finale.
Okay.
June the King, not only making this documentary, but destroying Rich on Twitter for being a liar and hypocrite about doxing, and then today also calling him out for stuff,
Yeah, June the King backed up his claims with evidence. ReviewTechUSA tried to do this whole, if there's misinformation, I'm going to take the video down. And he tried to say that he was never involved with doxing, but there was literally Facebook statuses that were in the documentary. So June the King, major props on this doc. I thought it was a banger. Yeah, there was some stuff that he could have touched on a little bit more, but for the most part, it covered at least this year's stuff really well.
There you go. That is
And then
June the
saying he
King's
was
stack.
felted. And saying he was felted in his tweet after the video was done.
Right. Exactly right. So at this point, after all of tonight,
Folks,
Rich literally has, I'm going to show this to you.
Like, honestly, dude, like, Darkside Phil was absolutely clever and witty in this clip. And to be honest, I've been blocked by Darkside Phil for like 10 years, right? But I'm giving him his props. You know, credit is due where credit is due.
One chip left. This is what Rich has left in his life. Now, here's the thing.
Great.
I would like to say I am a person who believes that people can improve and change for the better, that people can learn from their mistakes. And maybe
I've seen some people already saying they wish Darkside Phil would listen to what he was saying because he could follow his advice. I'm going to be honest. For as much mistakes that Darkside Phil does, for as much as, you know, you see on the clip channels and stuff, he at least has remained true to who he is. He has a schedule. He always is on time for his content. He doesn't ever make excuses. He constantly tries at least. You know, yeah, does he have room for improvement? You bet you. Absolutely. There's been moments where he's been super thin-skinned, super irrational, but at least it seems like this whole experience with the Kino Casino is at least making him come out of his shell and at least seeing the hypocrisy that other creators like ReviewTechUSA have. So maybe this in turn will actually help Darkside Phil a little bit. Maybe. At least I can give Darkside Phil a bigger benefit of a doubt than ReviewTech actually learning from any of this. I don't think ReviewTech's ever going to hold accountability and man up to his mistakes and stuff that he's been called out for.
After having watched not only this documentary by June the King, but hearing someone like me talk about this tonight, I'm trying to help this man, okay? I want him to get better. I want things to be better for his family. I want him to make good content. He has one chip left. And he has a chance to turn his life around.
This is the best part.
But he has to become a better person, and he hasn't. We just saw in that entire thing. He makes the same mistakes. He never admits fault. He always has the same problems. Unless you change who you are, you will never improve and get out of this rut, Rich. I know you can't.
That's 110% facts right there. Like, DSP is preaching gospel to ReviewTechUSA, but again, he's not. ReviewTechUSA is incapable of doing this. He's been the last 6 months on a spiral down, pointing a finger at everybody else, being completely out of it. He's fallen from grace.
Can't be employed. Otherwise, that's why you're still doing YouTube. You hate it. That's why you look like this. But you have to change as a person.
That was so good.
Can you do it? Can you stop
he can't.
every day making yourself the victim, eating the edibles to feel better and doing these awful things? Or can you finally say, you know what? I'm going to fess up. I'm going to apologize for the awful person I've been for the last decade. I'm going to stop making these mistakes, and I'm going to move forward positively. Can you do that? Whoa. Oh, wait. Oh, one final thing. For 10 years.
This is the epic part right here. This is where he just destroys ReviewTechUSA. Call him out on his bullshit. For 10 years, he's been attacking DSP, and it's been all one-sided. Darkside Phil's never acknowledged him.
You fucking with me? And making my life miserable for your personal gain, I'm taking your final chip as the king's tax, you motherfucker.
This is great.
Yeah!
You're fucking felted, bitch. Felted.
Oh my God.
You're done. Because the thing is, even if I left you this fucking chip, you wouldn't improve your life. You had the chance.
Jesus.
You never took an opportunity to improve. You insulated yourself from any criticism, but now you've been exposed. You're done. This is my chip, and I'm going to wear this proudly in my fucking background from now on because I earned it.
He earned it. God, what an incredible place to
Dude, that is like so symbolic. That's like, again, like I said, cinematic right there. That's pure cinema. Darkside Phil just freaking obliterated him.
Wow.
And that was unbelievable to watch and witness live last night. And I subscribed to the DSP Reacts channel, but it had a 1 hour cooldown period before you could comment. If I had the ability to comment in there, I would have been like, wow. Like, that was seriously a big W by Darkside Phil yesterday. He said that was like his most attended live stream he's ever had in all the years and stuff. So definitely a good time. Meanwhile, if you guys watched ReviewTechUSA's video yesterday when he live streamed, he just coped. He didn't even like manage to like have any kind of like reasonable accountability or any kind of reaction. He was just basically full of shit. But the funniest clip, and I was gonna share this on a separate video, is he coped so bad. Look at him at the beginning of his stream saying he's gonna get high. Look at him eating these edibles. Like, look how sad of a state this guy is in at this point. Let's move it in right there. So this was at the beginning when he said he's gonna get high. And he's just shoving edibles down his fucking fat throat.
Look at this is CHC going down the hole.
Look at this. So he did one big, huge one. And now he's going to do another one. Right? Look at this guy.
Not dumb.
This guy, this is so sad to see. Like, he's fallen so bad. Look at how pathetic this dude looks. He's already probably high off of this. He just sits here all day and just does this, eats edibles, watches Darkside Phil, and just copes and seethes over stuff like the June the King documentary.
Amy Celeste, my favorite ladies in the chat. What's good?
How does this guy have an audience at all, is what I want to know.
Oh, Amanda.
Like, how does he have any audience? Like, who still watches him? Who could still sit here and say that they appreciate and are big fans of ReviewTechUSA's content, especially after Darkside Phil just obliterated him?